Hi, my friends. Welcome to another Joy Moment with Jen. Happy to be with you today. I want to talk about celebrating. I want to talk about celebrating our big victories that we have and our small victories that we have. Too often, I think we are too critical of ourselves and maybe of other people, and we look for the critical. We look with a critical eye, and we look for ways that people maybe don't measure up or don't do what they're supposed to, or even in ourselves. And I want to talk about today about celebrating the good things that we do and the good things that other people do and sharing that, celebrating that with each other. I want to talk about giving ourselves kudos when we do those big things and those small things that bring joy not only to us, but to other people. Wouldn't it be great if there was a program or something? I just shared a post about the Great British Bake Off that we've just recently come across that. And man, we are loving that show. It's so positive. It's so cheerful, so exciting. We're loving it. But I want to talk about, or wouldn't it be great? Sorry, there's this thing popping up on here. There we go. Now it's gone. Wouldn't it be great if there was a channel that was a celebration channel that celebrated all of the good and the joy that people did in their lives and that we could all share in that together? How great would that be? Instead of the lousy news that's filled with such negativity, we should have a joy channel or a celebration channel. I think that would be so great. So this is a great way to exercise your joy muscle. If you're struggling and having a tough time figuring out how, celebrate that small victory that you did. Maybe it's letting somebody go in front of you in the freeway on the street, or maybe it's holding open the door when you go into the grocery store for somebody else, or maybe it is, I don't know, saying a kind word to your child after you've had a really tiring day at work. Anything. Celebrate the big and the small. Today I feel like celebrating because today I had this big victory. I got up at 5 this morning and I actually went to the gym. I've told you all how much I love going to the gym. I really don't. If you missed that one, I really don't. But today it was a goal of mine. I decided, all right, you know what? I am getting up and I am going to that stinking gym at 5 in the morning. I am celebrating that today, my friends. That's a big victory for me. And it felt great that I actually achieved something that I've been wanting to do. And I find when we celebrate, we feel great. It feels good inside. And when we can share that with someone, boy, that feels even better, that we can share that victory and celebrate together. That was my big victory today. Thank you for letting me share it with you. That feels so great. And I feel so great. And I know tomorrow I may have a different victory to celebrate. Yesterday I had a small victory. I have the most darling neighbor. She is 90, almost 97 years old, and she is absolutely darling. I'll see if I can get a picture with her and post it. She is wonderful and full of such wisdom and such grace. And I have been wanting to go and visit with her. She constantly asks me to come over for tea and to visit. And I just haven't been able to work it into my time. Well, you know what? A lot of times if we don't just do it, the time doesn't come. And so I decided yesterday, I'm going to go over and visit my neighbor Lee. And we had the most delightful time together. That was just a small thing for me to do, but she thanked me so much for coming and spending my time with her, and it filled me. And so that, to me, in a way, even though it was a big victory, it was a small act. It was a small thing I did, but it brought such joy to both of us. So my friends, celebrate those big and small victories that you do. Joy is created through all of these small, simple acts. And the more we do them, the more we can be filled with joy. Oh, this is what I also wanted to say. Share those victories with each other. Create like a joy group or a victory support group where you call someone or you share someone. And if you don't have anybody, share it with me. In fact, share with me today in the comments a small victory that you've had or a big victory that you've had. When we celebrate that for each other, it creates this beautiful energy and joy and excitement that we all can be uplifted and filled. So share your victories with somebody, with your spouse, with your child, with the people at work, with me, whoever. Share them because they will help you feel better by sharing, but then they will be uplifted by your victory and what you've done and maybe inspire them to go and do something the same. So my friends, share your victories, celebrate your victories, the big and the small, and encourage other people to share with you their big and small victories. And I bet you will find that your joy will grow and their joy will grow, and you will become a joy sharer simply by sharing your victories with others. So today, share with me your big victories and your small victories in the comments and let me know so I can feel of that joy and I can help you be a joy sharer too. So my dear friends, remember to be kind, to serve others, and to create joy, especially today, by celebrating your big and your small victories. Until next time, have a beautiful day.